So I'm at the zoo, and I'm at the snake cage. And right off the bat, I noticed that they have all kinds of different snakes inside there, and I usually expect that they would only have one kind of snake per cage, because otherwise, what's the point of going to the zoo if they throw all the animals in the same cage? And the second thing that I noticed was a bit peculiar was that the cage wasn't a glass cage like you would expect to find snakes in, or maybe fish. But this one had bars on the front. And there was a woman in front of me that was looking at her cell phone, and she wasn't paying attention to her baby. And the snake started coming out, and I turned to my friend, and he challenged me to a drinking contest in the bar that we were at. And behind the counter, they had this weird picture of a woman that would follow you everywhere. It wasn't like those pictures where they have the eyes expertly painted so that when you move around the room, the eyes follow you. The actual woman in the painting would follow you around the bar, and you would go into the bathroom to take a leak, and she would like follow you on the wall and around with you. And so I'm talking to this guy down at the basketball court, and he asks me if I've ever shot basketballs before, and I say I'm not a very good basketball player, but I like watching. And so he handed me his bottle of Old English 800 in a 40-ounce bottle surrounded by nice brown plastic wrap, not plastic, wood, not wood, fucking paper. What the fuck am I talking about? And so I look around, and this guy comes up to me, and he says, I think I've seen you before. And I said, you look kind of familiar too. And then he told me about this time he was out skeet shooting with a couple of his friends, and they were saying, pull, pull, pull. But then he decided he had enough of the skeet shooting, so he dropped his gun on the ground, and a couple of people got shot. So I just figured I'd leave and go home and hope that no one discovered what had happened. And that's what happened to me yesterday.